Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting presents Nokomis Varsity Basketball. Tonight, the Dexter Tigers take on our own Nokomis Warriors for Fill the Gym Night. Tape live December 5th, 2023 from Newport, Maine at Nokomis Regional High. And bring you tonight's game, Principal Mary Netto.
Thanks, Matt, for that introduction. It just feels, I can't even believe it. We're into December and it's basketball, but it's here.
It's hard to believe already, isn't it?
Yeah, I love the shift in seasons and just get so excited for a brand new season under our belt. And as we get prepared for our doubleheader tonight, Fill the Gym, we're going to get a nice showcase of some area basketball. The first game features the girls team versus Dexter, and then the second half of our doubleheader will be our boys varsity team versus MCI. So a nice look at our neighbor schools. And as you look at our two varsity teams, new leadership for both programs, but familiar faces. On the girls' side of it, Kyle Peavy grabs the helm of the varsity girls program. Kyle, obviously, most recent stint was our JV boys basketball coach last year. Matt, I have to say, I was really impressed with the job that Kyle did last winter on our boys JV program. I really loved his basketball style. He definitely knows the ins and outs of the game, but just a real mentor and a true coach. A lot of instructional feedback to players, really like a calm, cool, confident demeanor, and I think it's really going to benefit this girls program. So I'm excited to see how the Warriors look in this opening Fill the Gym night. Of course, lost a couple of big stars with Bree Townsend and Cam King graduating last year. So lots of room for some players. I'm interested to see how Danica Migliori, she's been a strong player throughout. And of course, Reagan King coming into her sophomore year. See what she does, and then see who else picks up. Addie Hawthorne, I think, is going to have a real breakout season. Yeah,
it's going to be interesting tonight because Reagan is out hurt. So it'll be interesting to see who steps up for Nokomis tonight.
Well, I know she's been battling some nagging injuries that she had through field hockey, and that probably is going to be, the tale for her this season. Can she, get healthy enough?
Yes.
I think there are probably some bigger things lingering with her knee injury.
Yes.
So we'll, just a moment, have our pregame ceremony. Of course, Nokomis JROTC Color Guard always does a great job presenting our flags, and Simon Elias, our AD, is going to announce both teams. So we'll listen in to pregame announcements. Maybe not.
Hopefully we will.
Yeah.
We have some bugs.
Good evening and welcome to Nokomis Regional High for today's preseason contest between the visiting Tigers of Dexter Regional High School and your Nokomis Warriors. We hope you enjoyed today's game and support these athletes, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. We'd also like to welcome our youth basketball players who are joining us in the stands this evening. Now let's meet the starting lineups first for the Tigers. A senior, number 3, Callie Goodrow. A sophomore, number 10, Desiree Adams. A junior, number 14, Abilene Corson. A senior, number 23, Hannah Dean. And a senior, number 32, Maisie Peach. The Tigers are coached by Jody Grant and assisted by Frank Reynolds and Mark Melvin. And now make some noise for your Nokomis Warriors. A senior, number 10, Madeline Roundy. A junior, number 12, Danica Migliori. A freshman, number 22, Delaney Randlett. A sophomore, number 34, Briley Bollier. And a junior, number 44, Addison Hawthorne. The Warriors are coached by Kyle Peavy and assisted by Adam King, Kate Rush, and April McAlpine. Managers, Lauren Russell and Raylan Poulin. The officials for tonight's game are Nick Murray, Chris Barstow, and Martina Nikolova Graffel. At this time, would you all please rise and join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem by the Nokomis Pep Band and the presentation of colors by the Nokomis JROTC Color Guard. As is customary with the color guard, please remain standing until they have exited the gymnasium.
Staff transferred up to the high school this school year, and it's been a wonderful addition to our music program. And I can't recall seeing that many pep band members this early in the season. So, we have basketball games. It's really, obviously our basketball teams are playing, but it's really a whole school event. We always get a great student section, get JROTC involved, cheerleaders involved, pep band involved. One of our staff help out working at games. So it's just usually a fun school community event. All right, color guard is dismissed. We were saying we're all a little rusty on procedures.
It's always at the beginning of the year. It takes a few games to get in the rhythm, and we'll get there eventually.
Talk about another familiar face who's starting for the Warriors tonight. Number 10, Madeline Riley. Played basketball in the school. Obviously, standout player on her last weekend at a state decided in her senior year she wanted to make a return to the basketball team. So let's see how Maddie does out on the court. She told me she's really focused on defense.
Well, I watched the Herman game, and she did really well. For someone who hasn't played very much. And Kyle has done a great job of recruiting some of those girls that might not have come out this year, and so a few girls thought they'd try it again this year, which is really nice to see.
Yeah, I think any coach, Patty's the kind of athlete any coach would want on her team. She's fast, she's smart, she sees the floor, sees the court well, and I'm sure is going to be an asset to this team. So the officials get prepped for the center toss. Square off. That's Hawthorne. Seats it with the height advantage. Quick pass underneath. Ramlet with the foul. Right out of the gate. The Tigers will go to the foul line.
That was quick.
That didn't take much time.
6 seconds.
Yeah, and a nice job by Dexter. Peach got the tip, and they quickly push it up court to Corson, who was on that low box and kind of got inside position on Ranlett. Ranlett really didn't have any other choice to either foul. She's not in great position. Of course, it's the first one of two. They make it 2-2, and the Tigers jump out. Of course, Jody Grant, head coach of the Dexter Tigers. And talk about familiar faces. And the Nokomis Warrior. For those of us that have been at this for a while, Matt, it just seems like it was only 9 or 10 years ago, Jody was playing for the Nokomis. Back in the day, a standout player, and had a tremendous career leading this Dexter Tiger team since the championships. Seems like annually they're in the hunt for a title.
Yes, always. Does a great job. He works with all levels of the program. You know, to be successful these days, you have to almost and be part of every level. And Jody's done that for a lot of years.
Yeah, I don't think, you know, that's sort of a little bit behind the scenes kind of work that I think a lot of people out in the public community don't realize how much time and commitment like successful coaches put into their team. It's not just the season.
Yeah.
Hawthorne. Back up top. Bounces it off Randy's foot. And some of that early season miscue, like cutting, or looking for a pass. Spot up for the three. Hits the back of the rim, no good. Dexter with the rebound. Nice post up play by Dean. Got the seal on the post. Little spin move up and in. 4-0 Tigers. Fiore creates some space. Now he kicks it off the inlet. Looks like a grab as Fiore is making a move to the basket.
Oh, is it in line?
Bollier, Coach Kyle Peavy.
Join it there here.
Maybe sees something, he wants to make a correction and calls a quick timeout.
This is a great time to talk about some of our sponsors, Mary. Some of our first level sponsors here, which we're very happy to have some new ones on board this year. Casa Cattle, they've been a sponsor for the last 3 years, but their number is 249-2191. Clark's LLC, a new sponsor this year. We're really happy to have them on board. Their number is 368-4766. Camden National Bank, locally here in Newport, 368-4382. And TT Lawn Care, Dawson Townsend, who does a lot of work around here and does a great job. A new sponsor here for Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting.
That's awesome. We really appreciate it running our community, but we definitely have to give a little extra shout out to DT Lawn Care.
Yes.
Dawson's still a student, and he is running his
own
very
business.
Successful
Yes.
business. You know, of course, Casa Cattle.
Abby Karen.
Ashton, who's a former broadcaster.
Yes.
Abby Karen. I know they put a lot of hours in on the farm, so it's really great. And seeing Clark's, their kids
Yes.
work. It's awesome to see our students really get involved. Raylan tries to put up the jumper, gets blocked, but Nokomis recovers it. Hawthorne with a nice move down the baseline, just loses the handle. I like the movement, though, Nokomis is trying to get into. Let's see if they can settle into a little rhythm. And I really see Migliori as poised to have just a really stellar season. She just moves like a basketball player.
Yeah,
I know she loves the sport.
Yeah, she can really get it going there, too, at times.
Yeah. The two dropped in by Adams. Nice looking jump shot, left open on the wing, and nails it for a 6-0 lead. Nice take back by Roundy. Migliori trying to make a little give and go pass, and it got defended by Dexter nicely, but Warriors able to retain possession. Oh, nice look by Roundy underneath. She talked about her defensive game, and that was a heck of a pass. And I think more games she gets under her belt, some of this basketball knowledge is going to come back to her. Dexter working the perimeter. Adams looks at the three line and thinks about it. Dexter trying to dump it underneath into the paint to Dean, and it's just off her fingertips, or actually it was Peach, just off her fingertips. So good defense by Nokomis, kind of collapsing in on Maisie Peach. Making it difficult to get a clean catch. Tigers doing a really nice job extending their defense, not giving anything easy to Nokomis. Again, a little bit of rush on the Nokomis side, kind of forcing it a bit.
Yes.
I bet as this game progresses, they'll settle in a little bit. Nokomis trying to pressure Corson out top. Dean with a nice take, can't get it to go. Peach on the backside gets the rebound, puts it up and in, and Dexter pushes us to an 8-0 lead, 5 minutes to go, first quarter. This is a preseason contest, kind of final tune-up before the home opener on Friday.
And we have the Mount Blue boys coming to town on Friday, and the girls heading to Mount Blue.
Had a chance to chat with our boys head coach Josh Grant a little bit. Kind of gave me a little preview about what to expect from Mount Blue. So they're, I think they're always, got an athletic, talented team. They usually have, a little bit of height. But he said they thought it would be a good matchup. So it could be, really good
it should
home
be a
opener.
good game, yeah.
Elizabeth Parker in the game, Coach Peavy trying to match up a little bit better with some size against Maisie Peach. Parker, a bit taller player, does a nice job on the initial pass into the paint. Peach kind of gets caught a little too far under the basket. Nice little pass from Migliori into Hawthorne, and Hawthorne picks it up and in. If Addie can get in around the post, she has great hands around the basket. Just a nice soft finish.
Yeah. She can shoot it, sure.
Nice dunk pass to the open Dean on the block. Some of the experience on the Dexter side showing. I can tell these players have played together and they know the system Coach Grant wants. What the call was.
Travel.
I couldn't see down in that corner. Gudrow tries to take it into the paint. Defense collapses on her as she travels. So travel calls both ends of the court. Warriors will bring it into front court. Bollier. Take her time and bring it into the front court. Bollier kind of gets stuck up at the top. Nice back cut by Migliori. Just pass a little too hot to handle. Ball's kicked up ahead to Gudrow. Looks like Bollier maybe got a piece of her arm. So it'll be 2 foul shots for Gudrow.
Well, it really looks like Dexter's going to be very competitive in their league this year. Mary, they've got height. They have some shooters.
Great guard play.
Yeah, they always defend well, and so it looks like they're going to have another fun year, I would guess.
That combination of Callie Gudrow, the senior, and Abilene Corson, the junior, looks like they've played a lot. They're very confident with their ball handling. Both have attacked the basket early. So when you get that height and great guard play, Hawthorne ties up on the rebound, tries to rip it away before the whistle, but just misses. Possession arrow stays with Dexter. Gudrow couldn't get the second foul shot to go down. It's an 11-2 Dexter Tiger lead.
Stepped in the bounds.
Yeah.
The officials didn't catch that.
It's preseason. It's a little
Preseason.
messy. A little messy for everybody.
Everybody's.
Yeah, we're trying to tune it up. Hawthorne trying to defend from behind, and a nice move by Peach, just rolls to her left and finishes. Sorry, that's Dean. Peach and Dean just, you want to mess me up there, 23 and 32.
Yeah.
Sorry, just if I get those numbers the wrong way, but Dean, very smooth around the basket. Tigers patiently working it around, looking for the shot they're looking for. A little one-step shot by Adams. hits the front of the rim. Hawthorne gets the rebound and brings it into the front court. Kyle Peavy trying to urge players to kind of keep that offensive movement going, to really work to get to that open angle. I think that's the part that's going to be an adjustment, particularly for bulk of these players on the floor. They haven't been tasked or been called upon to kind of be the offensive leader on the court. So it's going to be a learning curve for some of these players, but confident they'll get there.
Yeah. It's a long season, basketball, and I know Coach Peavy just wants the team to improve every day if they can. That's the goal.
Nice little mid-post shot as Dean is heating up. Not doing any kind of job at all at keeping stats, but I want to say she's got 6 or 8 points. It's 15-2. Dexter kind of out to a strong lead first quarter. Nice move by Parker, some contact, but each doing a nice job of staying straight up. I like that move on Elizabeth Parker to look to attack the rim. I think that's what, oh, there we go. Nice steal by Migliori. She's going to take it in for a finish. Closing minutes, so a little offensive spark from the Warriors. Take away and finish. Looks like defensively they're trying a little bit of a jump out front to try to double up. I'm not quite sure that players have that timing and that rotation, and Dexter, and that's the problem when you jump like that. If you really don't commit and do it quickly, when that player can't see you coming, they're able to find the open player like Dexter did just there. Nice roll through the middle by Hawthorne. Finish on left. Parker's right there on the backside for the finish. Player that lost defensively underneath, and Nokomis gets a little lucky there. They didn't turn it over, but a little bit of loose on the defensive end, kind of understanding those defensive assignments.
Yeah.
Some Dexter players, and I think with an experienced Dexter team, they're kind of making Nokomis pay a little bit.
Yes. Here's another opportunity for us to present some of our newer sponsors as well. This is our mid-level white sponsors. Sebascook Valley Federal Credit Union has been a sponsor with us for a long time. 368-4940, and in Pittsfield, 487-5576. 80 Robinson Corinna, one of the best places to get some pizza. I know you know that. 278-4626. Newport Entertainment Center is a new sponsor this year. 368-2490. Thanks for joining us this year. And Newport Glass, mid-level white sponsor at 368-5698. Awesome that we have a bunch of new sponsors this year. Excited about that.
I really like just give a shout out and just express our appreciation to so many businesses in our community are so supportive of everything we're doing here at Nokomis. So hopefully this advertising during this game pays dividends. We ask all our fans who are watching the game and tuning in, as you see the different businesses and what they offer, please consider supporting our local businesses. Matt, are we just being clever with the burgundy and the white level?
That's sort of what we thought we'd try that.
Or is it like a different ad level, or it's just
there's different ad levels, but I put colors to them.
Okay.
So our low level is burgundy, our mid level is white, and then our player of the game sponsors, our top sponsors, which we have 2 new ones today. I'm excited to announce that at some point.
Nice.
Excited, yeah.
So if someone is interested in sponsoring and being an ad, they just need to
contact me here at the high school.
Okay.
Ask for Matt Brown, and we'll see what we can do to get you involved.
Awesome. Possession error with the Warriors, so they start out the second half. Migliori. Oh, that's a bummer. I think we're going to get illegal screen or moving screen. I got you over here. Migliori. I think Roundy maybe get called for that underneath a moving screen. It's too bad. Migliori had a great look and drained the 3, but it's not going to count. But still, it's preseason, and that's what you want to see, is those standout players hitting those big shots. Dexter continuing to effectively work the perimeter. Looks like Nokomis maybe has switched it up defensively. Again, Warriors are getting burned a little bit on that backside cut. The defenders are just losing sight of that person, getting caught ball watching. And Dexter is making Nokomis pay for it.
Dexter does a fantastic job of the players moving all the time without the ball. And a lot of great things can happen when you do that.
Defensive takeaway by Adams. Looks like we've shifted to a little bit of a 2-3 zone, maybe to collapse it a little bit in the paint. Dexter patiently working around the perimeter, and Adams just nails that mid-level baseline jumper. She's got a nice looking shot, Matt.
She really does.
Very smooth and quick getting the shot off.
You know, one of the things that Dexter teams have had trouble with over the years is scoring. And I don't think this team right here is going to have any trouble scoring. They're doing a great job of moving the ball around and nailing the open shots.
Possession. Yuri on the baseline, kicks it back up to Roundy. Picks up her dribble, and that's one of those no-nos. You don't pick it up until you're ready to shoot or pass. Hawthorne, open three, nails it.
She has that range.
Yeah, you know, she's just a tremendous three-sport athlete. And I think she does so many little things on every team that she's on. Just a real student of the game and has the skill level to do a lot of things. To stand out in field hockey as Yuri thought that maybe she tipped it off Adams' hands. But Hawthorne just a solid athlete for the Warriors. Adams liking that baseline spot, thinks about it. Ram flashes out, so thinks better of it. Dexter with the lead, no need really. You know, if it's a regular season game, maybe really stand out there and make that team come out of that zone. And again, there's that backside cut. Nokomis lucky they didn't call for the N1.
They're just moving very well without the ball.
They've got a confidence about their ball movement.
Yes.
You know, that they're just confident with the ball, confident in reading where their teammates are going. You know, clearly, you know, we've talked about this is an experienced team.
All right, Mary, I'm going to announce our new big sponsors this year.
I can't wait.
We have two businesses that are sponsoring our player of the game this year. Gilman Electric Supply, who has always been a big supporter of Nokomis, and Bears One Stop. Each are going to be, we're going to have a player of the game for each team, and each business is going to sponsor that the whole season. So very excited about that.
That is awesome. And you said it, Matt. Two businesses that have been big friends of Nokomis.
Oh, yes.
For forever.
Forever, yes. Always there for us when we need a hand.
5:10 to go, first half action. Tigers on top in this one, 25-9. Final preseason game at Phil the Gym night. Regular season starts this Friday. Rory brings it up.
Good idea there. But
yeah, nice idea, but really wasn't there.
No.
And I think that's that discipline Nokomis needs offensively, is to recognize it was a good idea, but it's not there. And just keep first, you know, and that's, they could take a page out of Dexter's book. Nice strip by Migliori, picks it up. Roundy spots up. Jumpers off the front of the rim. Migliori's going to get called for the reach. and that you see that on the Dexter end, where when it's not there, they're reversing the ball and continuing until that look is there. And I think that Nokomis needs to take a page out of that book, and that's going to come. A little experience, new coach, new players, people in different roles. Like, it'll come, and I think that's part. You can't get frustrated. You got to keep working it. As you said, basketball is a long season.
Oh, it's just such a long season. There's so much time to improve.
Three is off the mark. Nice rebound by Bollier, and Bollier doing a nice job on the backside, boxing out. And a bit of a vulnerable spot for Nokomis in this early going. Ramlet takes it down to the corner, tries to get it to Roundy, but she picks it up. The ball must have bounced out of bounds.
Thank you.
You think of these Warriors go, they start to understand that motion. Ramlet's kind of heavily guarded, and then Roundy's down in the corner, kind of heavily guarded. And that's where Roundy, so just clear out of that space.
Yeah.
And give her teammate room to cut through. And if you Ramlet, don't go there.
Right.
You don't want to get stuck in a corner. Pooks into the lineup. That's a tough call on Bollier. Looked like she had all ball there.
Yeah.
I actually wondered if they're going to give it to Roundy, who's maybe reaching from behind, but I think they're giving it to Bollier. That's too bad. That was a great play. I don't know if we had our Jumbotron replay.
We need that. That's our next big purchase, right?
Next big purchase?
Yeah.
I know. Well, we've got the new projector, Matt. I think we could just shoot it across.
Yeah, we probably
put the
could
screen
figure that
down
out.
and just shoot it. I wonder if people would like that.
I'm sure they wouldn't hate it.
I could think of a few people, particular colored shirts, that might not want to show in replays.
Yeah,
The
that could be
and
interesting.
I'm not criticizing the officials. They do a great job. I think it's really easy to sit here and watch the game and say, oh, you missed that, or you missed that call. But, it's going real time. And lucky to have them. Boy, maybe Rory just got a nose for the ball. So he's tracking down anyone's ball. Just that little bit of hesitation. Am I going to shoot? Am I going to penetrate?
Yeah.
That part, don't get frustrated at it. That's going to get as you get back in the sync of basketball. Yeah. That's going to come. So Dexter definitely looking on that backside. The pass just kind of sailed high. So Warriors will take over. 3:17 to go in the half. 26-9 Tiger lead. Nice catch by Parker. That was a tough ball, and she just ripped it in.
Took just a little hop
had
there.
that little extra hop, but I like
yeah, she said some
no
nice.
fear. Yeah, there's no fear in there. This is a great varsity experience for her, especially to get in and play against an experienced post player like Maisie Peach.
Yeah, she may have played a little bit last year on varsity, but not a whole lot, so she's getting some good time now, which is good.
Pedro back into the lineup.
Dexter was making some great passes.
Yeah. Nice job by Migliori with another strip. Bollier with your little elbow jumper gets the roll. Nice play by the Warriors. The Warriors having some good plays. It's just, can we start putting more of them together?
Yeah. Since they've dropped into the zone, Mary, it has slowed Dexter down a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Just kind of clogging that middle up. Migliore again with a great defensive hand, steals another one. Hawthorne up top. Nice back cut by Beaulieu, up and flips it in. So Nokomis starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm here. Back-to-back scores with good defensive stands in between. That's that backside box. Parker comes over and bumps her with the body. But someone has got to have that awareness to just slide down and take that backside away.
Yeah, a good zone, Mary, is like an active man-to-man. And you've got to be moving all the time and watching those back cutters. Nokomis just got there late.
We've got a timeout on the floor. Minute 36. So Nokomis creeping back into this game, and I think if you're Coach Peavy, you got to like the movement that's happened. It's out on 0 for Rod.
Yeah.
It's 11-0.
Yeah, going into that zone has really helped, and Nokomis has had a few, possessions where it's just the ball has moved well and they've made good shots. It doesn't take very long to run 2 or 3 good possessions in a row, and all of a sudden you look up, hey, we're right in this game. So, and then they are.
Leori doing a great job up top with her defense. Her just court awareness, quick hands. She's had 4 or 5 like steals already.
Yeah. Yeah, she has a lot of ability, and. Of course, this team is better with Reagan in there because, you take one talented player out, it's harder. But it's fun to see who's going to be stepping up.
Absolutely. Second number 15, Callie Stone on the line. In. Right there, Roundy, as Parker comes over. Parker's not open. Roundy needs to just reverse the ball right away.
Yeah.
Like, don't hesitate. Like, it really shouldn't be more than a 1-2 count and then move the ball.
Yeah.
Make Dexter chase and create those open backside looks.
Yeah, when you don't pass it, you make it easier on the defense. The defense doesn't have to move as much. So.
Nice idea by Beaulieu. Tough pass for Parker to pick up. Quick transition up the court. Nice finish by Peaks. Nokomis gets a little momentum on a couple plays. Dexter strikes right back. 30-13. Under a minute to go. Hawthorne thinks about the open 3, and I think that's a good look for her. She should let it fly.
She was open for a split second.
Parker will take the jumper and just nails it.
Nice follow through.
Exactly. Parker picking up a couple baskets in this first half from Nokomis. I think if she gets some makes and some positive plays, it'll be interesting to see her confidence grow.
Yeah.
Tipped ball, Dexter keeps it. And again, there's just that court awareness. Nice job by Adams, just kind of sneaking down there. And so there's the horn for halftime. So Tigers have the Warriors doubled up at 15-30. We'll take a break for halftime and come back with second half action.
Welcome back.
Nice little halftime break. Pep band rocking it out in the gym. So we'll see what the second half has to bring for the Warriors. Some nice adjustments by Coach Kyle Peavy. Slowed the Tigers down a bit, but we talked about it. I think this is a Dexter Tiger team that you're going to see during February vacation.
Yeah. No, they're. My guess is in their class too. They're going to be a tough team to beat. I mean, when you have some height, Mary, it's always very helpful too, and they've got height. Good guard play. They play good defense. They're just going to be tough.
No, really well-rounded team and experienced coach that's had a lot of success. They got all the pieces coming together. And so as our neighbor, we always like to see our neighbors do well. We're not in the same class, so we're not going to be competing against each other at the end of the road. But, really good to see them off to a good start. And I think Nokomis is going to be a team people are going to be surprised by as they get to the middle and the latter part of the season. I think there are going to be some growing pains early.
Yeah.
But I think almost this game a little bit of a microcosm, and I wish I'd be keeping stats because I think if we could look at the first quarter stats versus second quarter stats, definitely a better second quarter out of the Warriors, and if they keep that momentum going into this game, will be interesting to see. But I like, Coach Kyle Peavy, he's a basketball guy. He knows his stuff. He's not going to just sit and watch things go. We noted the shift to the zone helped as Dexter able to reach over. Bollier in good position to get that rebound, but just a height advantage by number 23, Hannah Dean, just able to kind of rip it away from her and immediately go up, and she's fouled. I think that's how we started the first half.
Yeah, I think so, too.
On the foul line.
Yeah, I think it only took 5 or 6 seconds that first quarter, too.
Off the front of the rim, and it's tough. No call there. Bollier, great position, Migliori kind of got knocked down on the rebounding action, but Warriors able to keep possession. Kick out to Hawthorne. Back to Migliori. Thinks about the three. Oh, almost a circus finish by Bollier. Great cut. Kind of the behind the head huck. No look. Almost fell for her.
Oh. She wanted to pull the trigger there.
I would have.
She thought, I definitely would have.
31-15 lead. I'm letting it fly.
I would definitely. I didn't hesitate much.
The spin on the ball. Peach gets it to spin in. It looked like it was going to roll out. You could just see the ball spinning on the edge of the rim and spinning in the Tiger direction. Dexter comes out with a couple of quick scores. Hawthorne right at the three. Can't get it to go. Roundy trying to sneak around. Ties up the ball, and I think those are the little plays you're going to see Madeline Roundy continue to make. She's not going to say die on a play, and she's going to keep trying to find those seams or crease or find that loose ball. I think she may not be the standout in the scoring column, but she's going to help. She's going to find ways to help this team. Another talented freshman in the lineup, Annie Nice. Nice take by Nice. Just got to go up with it a little bit quicker.
She's just got to attack.
And almost thinking she saw a little bit of the Dexter plan of attack. She did a nice job sneaking to that backside.
Yeah. She just got to go up with it because a lot of times she'll draw a foul doing that. Yeah.
But again, freshman jumping right into the lineup and attacks the rim. You got to like that play. Migliori kind of sandwiched between two red jerseys. I think she's sandwich was a little too much. It's number 34. Castigliago. Probably didn't get that.
No, I might have misspelled that on the roster too.
I know.
I
kind
don't
of
know.
wondering if there's another Castigliago. I don't know. Could be Maddie. Parker,
Oh.
Nice rebound, kind of loses her balance. I like the offensive boards by Nokomis. Staying around the rim and battling for it. Roundy had a nice take to the basket. She can't be afraid to go up for it either. Parker's shot blocked.
Oh, nice pass.
Yeah, can't get it to go, and just teammates battling for the rebound. Can't grab the handle. Yeah, it's that experience of this Dexter team, of that cutting and looking for teammates cutting to slip it in. You know, just a little seam of opportunity. Migliori out top, trying to make a step through to split the defenders. Ball's batted away out of bounds.
Apologize to everybody out there tonight. I have a new little camera that I'm trying out up here, and it's sometimes a little touchy, but hopefully we'll get better with that as it goes.
It's a right idea by Roundy. Just didn't get enough under it to get it to Hawthorne. It's picked off by Dexter, and they quickly transition up the court. Put it in for two. Is it motion censored?
I'm controlling it with a joystick.
So it's
And
just
so
your smooth movements?
Well, trying the best I can. I'm not sure it's going to work, but I figured tonight would be a good night to give it a shot.
There you go. Migliori on the strong take to the rim. She's fouled on the way to the basket, so she'll head to the line for two. Migliori knocks down the second. Did we not put that on the scoreboard? There we go. Warriors get the turnover. See Coach PV2 working on team, just some real basic fundamentals.
Yep.
Again, the Dexter players just quickly transitioning up court. Nice finish by number 14, Corson, and she'll go to the line for the traditional three-point play. You know, as Migliori was bringing it up, talking to her about committing to a side. You know, and that's something people that, you know, when you're playing youth basketball, something you just dribble up the middle of the court. But that's a good fundamental to really push the play to one side. And again, as you talked about, to get the defense to move. And there's Hannah Dean just short-handed over there on that backside. She's just been cleaning up. Bollier with a nice catch. Kicks it over to Hawthorne. Hawthorne trying to find a seam. No dice. Gets it back to Migliori. Migliori spots up, nails the three. That's a great shot. Corson's right in her face, and Migliori just up and in.
Danica has that shot. She should be taking a lot of those.
You know, if you can make those with a hand in the face, that's going to go well. Well, see, boys announcing crew heading in and trying to just crash into the camera.
Yeah, everybody's new to this little system here we've got going.
That's pretty cool, Matt.
Yeah, it's neat. I just I'm a little touchy with it right now. We'll see.
Kind of a couple of exciting things coming up at Nokomis. Just thinking about you talking about using a joystick and kind of game console controller. It's official. Our board approved it. We're going to have esports at Nokomis.
Yeah.
Of course, many schools have it. It's an MPA-sponsored activity. There's a battle for a championship. There's a season in the fall, season in the spring, and I'm just really stoked for our students that are into gaming, and some people are really going to play games, but people are going to know it's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Oh, it's huge.
Tons of opportunities for even career pathways.
Yeah.
And one thing people might not know, you think, well, you play a sport, you might get a college scholarship. There are huge college scholarships for esports. Colleges have esport teams.
Yeah, it's big money.
So I think it's going to be a really fun opportunity for our Warriors as we get a timeout on the floor. The second thing I want to put a shout out to the community. If you're listening to this, our ROTC for decades has sponsored a giving tree in our community where we've kind of collected information, maybe some families that could use a little boost, some young people in our community, some students and some kids in the community, maybe families just need a little help around the holidays. So on our giving tree, it's right in the lobby at school. Please feel free to stop over. There's an ornament that lists the items that maybe the child would be interested in, their age and gender. So please stop by school's little book. You can sign it out and go pick a gift up and bring it back.
Yeah.
Wrapped or unwrapped.
Great program. ROTC does these great programs all year round. They always help families in need in our community, and it's just a great little program. And if you want to help out, just grab one of those bulbs.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, if you we kind of reach out to the our other principals in the district, our elementary and middle school principals, to help us kind of find some other names. So it's not just all high school kids. It's kids of all grade levels. But if you know of a family in our community that we could help out through the holiday season, please call me at school or reach out to our ROTC program. Just call Nokomis. We'll direct you to the right place and just say, hey, I know somebody might benefit, and we're happy to add more bulbs onto the tree. Ireland into the game, seeing some court action. Migliori on the take, kicks it over to Ireland. A little bit of low pass, tough to hold in there. Dexter right on the way. Nice defense by Bollier, kind of forcing Gudrow kind of a little bit out of her comfort zone and didn't get the finish. Corson all over Migliori, kind of knocks the ball out of her hands. I think probably Corson wants a little payback. I think Migliori kind of stripped the ball from her in the first half a couple times. Hawthorne looks for a seam. The ball kind of got caught up on her hip as she was trying to shovel the pass and got an extra step. But I like the idea, and I like seeing Hawthorne active right around that perimeter, of kind of that foul line key area.
Yeah.
I think she's a good passer. She sees the floor well, and she can spin and finish. Gudrow's kind of picked up where her teammate Desiree Adams left off on that baseline. Tigers scored a lot on the backside and on those baseline jumpers. Nice little dump. Again, good defense by Dexter. Adams blocks the shot out of bounds.
Yeah. If Addie had done a ball fake right there, I think she could have had a nice, easy open look.
No, but it was a nice combination between Migliori and Hawthorne.
Ooh.
Players kind of hard to the floor. Pass a little bit out of the reach, tipped by Adams. Close to the final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Then a bit of a quiet quarter for Nokomis, 1943. Dexter's continue to just chug along. Ireland out top with the ball. A little bit of a mismatch. Peach got a height advantage over Ireland. I wonder if that was just a kind of mix up as players shifting. Again, that backside just wide open. That is definitely a leaky window. Coach Peavy's, I'm sure is going to address. I feel like anybody and everybody on the Dexter Tigers is finding that spot. Ireland over the Hawthorne. Hawthorne along the perimeter, kicks to Ranlett. Hawthorne with a baseline jumper. Or, excuse me, Ireland. That's a good look from Jaden Ireland.
Oh,
wow. Dexter
nice.
just continues
Nice
to,
looking shot.
yeah, fire on all cylinders as Corson sinks the nice jumper. Ranlett tries to fire from the 3. Her shot's blocked. Quick, a little extra.
Yeah, a little
funny
skip.
hop. Gudrow gets the bounce. It's the front of the rim, bounces up and drops in. Final seconds. Let's see if Nokomis in the last 24 seconds can crest the 20-point mark. Migliori stops, pops, fires. It's a good-looking jumper. Boy.
Wow.
Adams has not missed many. Just a very smooth-looking shot from the wing, and it pushes us to a 52-19 lead as we take a break before our final quarter.
Let's shout out our sponsors. Some more of our sponsors. We hit them once, but we're going to hit them again. This is our mid-level white sponsors, Sebascook Valley Federal Credit Union in Newport and Pittsfield, A.E. Robinson in Corinna, Newport Entertainment Center, and Newport Glass. Some new ones there and some old ones have been with us for a long time. And if you'd like to be a sponsor here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, just contact me, Matt Brown, at 368-4354.
Thanks, Matt. Again, thanks again to new businesses joining us to support our broadcast program. You know, we talk about having a great season. Matt, Warrior Broadcasting having a good role. You've got some students doing some really cool things for the Department of Ed and putting some shows out there. It's really cool to see some of the opportunities students are getting.
Yeah, we do a weekly slam show, tech show that goes out all over the state, and people can learn how to use programs and use equipment. And Kern Kelly does an awesome job of heading that up. And, between what we broadcast live and what we do here at school, it's just been a great opportunity for the kids.
Yeah. I mean, really, haven't had a chance. At some point, we've got to turn the cameras around and show folks at home we really have a state-of-the-art setup and equipment, able to do some really cool things.
Yeah, and with the help of our sponsors, which is another great thing, too. Able to get great technology.
Boy, Migliori's had a great game defensively out on top. Nice pass over to Ranlett. Ranlett kind of sliding through, can't get the finish to go. Yes, somebody reading that backside. Ranlett breaks it up for the moment.
Dexter always moving on offense.
Yeah.
Trying to find the open space. And
just a confidence in how they're moving.
Yep.
Coach Jody Grant with a timeout. You know, obviously as teams finish up preseason, coaches are always looking to, you know, put some new, try some wrinkles and try some different offensive sets to, you know, kind of test out how they are before you start with a regular season.
Yeah, this is a great time to try different things, try a few different defenses, try to throw in some out-of-bounds plays and some different kinds of offenses. And what's nice is if you see zone, which you don't normally see, it's nice to go through some of those things. And you know, most teams are playing man-to-man nowadays, but you will see zone every once in a while. And when a team plays a good, effective zone and you don't know what to do, if you haven't run it enough, it's nice to be able to have these games to do those things.
Absolutely. Tigers come out of the timeout. Tigers set up, and it looks almost exactly you said, Matt. Dexter kind of with a set piece on their inbounds play. That could be a difficult spot to inbound the ball. I don't know why, but that spot just near the coach, kind of closer to half court. You see teams struggle a lot in that space.
Yeah. I'm getting some mixed results from people at home watching with the joystick. I'm not sure people are loving it.
They're not thinking you're as smooth as you could be. Migliori's jumper won't go. Nice save on the end line by number 15, Stone. Hawthorne trying to break up the action. Jabs at the ball. Stone picks it back up. Ranlett trying to sneak up behind and poke it away. Nobody checking out on the backside, and the 20, Lily Brown just gets a free look at the basket, and it's up and in. I would say at least half of Dexter points have come from that just backside finish.
Yeah.
Ranlett with the open three. Good look. Can't get it to fall.
Ranlett's another good athlete that's going to be, she's young and she's learning the game and she's.
See, not afraid.
No.
Sometimes you get a young kid and they're afraid to try anything. Spolier gets fouled on the take. They're afraid to shoot. They're, afraid to kind of take it to the rim. We saw, Nice get in, take it right at the rim. We've seen Ranlett put up a few shots. Up and in by Boyer. And that's the thing, too. You look at this Nokomis lineup. Other than Roundy and Mishu, the only two seniors on this team.
Yep.
So it's just a young team. As opposed, you look at the Dexter side and you see a healthy slug of juniors and seniors, and their play shows it.
Yep.
They've got a maturity and just a they're in sync with what Coach Grant's plan is and how they're moving and passing to each other on the floor. There's some chemistry.
Yep.
Second shot's off the mark. Looks like Brianna into the lineup with a nice rebound, kicks it back out. Migliori kind of trying to hop that in. Looked like it might get the roll, but just bounced wide. Wow. Peaks, I don't know. That left side of the floor has just been a hot spot for the Tigers. We've had, I think, Gudrow, Adams, Corson, and now Peaks have all hit from that area. Migliori likes that spot. She just drains the three.
My question is, Mary, I haven't seen the rest of the teams in their division, but who's going to beat Dexter?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're quite tough.
Yeah. And we play, Class A in basketball, and they could challenge.
Yeah, I mean,
Class A teams.
They just do a lot of fundamentally things well.
Migliori with another defensive takeaway, flies up. I think she's going to go to the line for two. So Migliori really doing a great job on both ends of the court for Nokomis. She's got a great looking shot.
Yep.
They're very smooth. Technically sound.
She plays basketball basically year round, Mary, and she's improved every year, and she'll be a big part of this team this year.
Of course, we talk about her shooting form, and it's like you just
don't
even bring it up.
Jinx her every time.
Shooting foul shots. Oh, that backside box is killing us.
Yep.
Another Tiger getting into the action. Lily Bagley with a nice offensive board and put back. There's bad news in this game, but you know what, Matt? That isn't a relatively easy correction for Coach PV to make.
Yeah.
That's just a correction.
Yep.
and honestly pull the game tape out and pull a few series and, really let the athletes, let the people on your team, let your players see what's happening and give them that visual.
I can see Kyle right now saying, guys, the backside. You can see that's what he's addressing right now. And how many points has Dexter scored off that, off that weak side?
It's got to be at least half of their points.
Yeah.
It's happening when shots are going up. Nobody's checking out on the backside. It's happening with, that skip pass coming across with somebody wide open.
Kind of cool tonight, Mary. We get to see 2 local teams, not the same teams, but kind of get to see MCI boys play. And
no, I agree. Really cool showcase tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, mixed results from the people at home, Mary. I'm getting some texts. I don't know if they love it or not. Come on now,
let's go easy on Matt's joystick.
I'm announcing tonight. Actually, you know what? It's funny, Mary, is I'm not a video game guy. I don't play a lot of video games, so maybe that's why. Oop, here we go. I'm already screwing up. Here we go.
Well, to those at home, sometimes obviously, we have a lot of students that help, but it takes – 3 students to man the different cameras.
Yeah.
If we want to keep a move, like I think we've got one on the other baseline just kind of static.
Yeah.
So this gives us some flexibility to move with the action if we maybe have a short crew. And it's sometimes like we have a lot of students who are interested, but they have busy lives too.
Yeah. All the kids these days are a lot of them have jobs. A lot of them have other activities that they're involved in, and I understand it's a busy time.
So I like to tell Matt I'm kind of his backup when he can. Try to fill the gaps if no one else is available.
And with announcing, you need that special kind of kid that really wants to do it and knows the sport. And some years we have kids that really like to do that, and some years we don't.
Yeah, and if you're a student at home watching the game and thinking about it, that's probably – I did an interview with the broadcast students the other day, and they asked me one of my favorite things to do at school. And I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but I love when I get to do broadcasting with a student. It's a lot of fun. I'm happy to help. So if you thought, I'd like to give that a try, let me know, let Mr. Brown know, and let's do it. Let's do a game together. I know we've had one freshman student ask, and I'm hopeful to do a game with him soon. The part, too, that happens, usually the kids that are really into basketball want to do it. They're involved in the basketball program.
Right.
So, makes it difficult to do a game. And I think I saw Cameron King pop into the gym at some point. I know, she was an athlete. And that tough junior year she had where she was out with an injury.
Yeah, she called a couple games
Yeah, we
did
a couple of games, and it was a blast.
It's part of the problem with some of my broadcasting students. I think I have probably 30% of my kids play basketball, so it makes it kind of hard. Those guys want to announce, but of course they can't.
Looking forward to, I think we got Mia Coots and her younger sister Hallie doing some games, and Abby. I think I've done games with Abby and Mia. Looking forward to maybe getting a chance to do one with Hallie and. Another freshman student, I want to confirm they really want to do it before I throw their name out there, but we're hoping he's really interested and looking forward to do a game with him. So, like you said, we've got a lot of games coming up. We got 18
after tonight,
18 regular season basketball games. You get, 9 with the boys program and then 9 with the girls program. And then you never know, might get a home play-in game. Those are always a lot of fun.
Yeah, boys are going to be very competitive this year, so that'll be fun to watch. I've watched them a couple times in preseason, and they've been very competitive. So
should be a fun season of basketball. And the snack shack is open. Nice, that's just what you're talking about, Matt, about taking the ball to the rim. Nice take by Ranlett. Like, the shot wasn't going to have a chance to go, but she got fouled.
Yeah.
She's going to the foul line.
Yeah.
So you get a chance to get points, but, fouls add up. I think that's the fourth foul on. That can't be the fourth foul. That's got to be old update. Oh, timeouts left, not fouls. We're rusty. I'm rusty, people. Got to read the scoreboard. Foul can't go. Nice job by Parker trying to keep the ball alive. We'll force Dexter to inbound under their own basket. Ireland back into the game. Joining Nice, Turner, Brandon, Ranlett. So a young lineup in for the Warriors.
Oh.
Minute and a half to go, regulation, and right out of the gate, Dexter kind of established their presence, and they haven't looked back since, but see some really, bright spots for Nokomis. And say Migliori, nice pass by Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Finished by Ranlett. That's where you get two freshmen stepping in. So there's some of your future of basketball. We're going to be all right. Jumper falls short. Ricochets out of bounds. Warriors will inbound. One thing didn't see tonight, Matt, neither team doing any kind of full court pressing.
No, there hasn't been. I'm kind of surprised, too, in preseason. You do like to maybe see some of that.
Yeah, see how you do. And almost like I like it when the other team presses us, for us to get a chance to work on breaking a press.
Yep.
Oh. Ranlett walking it up into front court. Turner sets a screen. Ranlett trying to move off of opportunity for a little cross over there. Stone kicks it across. It's back out to Bagley. Dexter continuing to move the ball well. Adams throws it up. The buzzer won't go. Your final score, 58-26. So a strong performance by Dexter, and work in progress for Nokomis. Some good things. Obviously, some areas that I think will be some nice corrections for Coach Peavy to make, and I think we'll see that resulting, those results quickly. So that is the end of our preseason. Maddie, do we have any end of game?
No, we're going to end the stream, and we're going to start a new stream for the boys' game. So if don't worry if this video goes off, find the new stream, and we'll start the boys' game in 15 or so minutes. Again, we won't have any player of the games tonight, but I want to thank our sponsors, Gilman Electrical Supply and Bears One Stop again. I want to just show them really quickly. Thank you guys so much. We'll start that during a regular season, player of the game, but thank you, Gilman Electrical Supply and Bears One Stop.
Thanks for joining Warrior Broadcasting. Again, this telecast is going to end. Relog in to join our boys game versus MCI in just a moment.